And then after they got into whatever position, after they were finished all rotating and figuring out how they were going to realign me, a boo-boo demon unleashed. Welcome back, beautiful people. It's your favorite spiritual auntie, Wterfiji with the Diddy. How are you feeling now? I am back. It has been a journey, a long journey, especially ever since the accident. I know I made appearances here and there during the accident, but I was not happy. And through the long recovery process, I really wasn't seeing it for myself. So I took a break from everything, took a break from myself, took a break from H2O. And after doing some inner work and healing and just going into true recovery, like it had to be mental before it could be physical. And even though I may not be like 100% of where I used to be, I'm better than the conditions that I was first in. I really had to do a lot of cleansing, clearing space so I can put myself back in the right energy and the right mindset to continue to not only form this connection, but also just rebuilding and refolding the connection that I was now having to adjust to. And I did a lot. Like shadow work, yeah, she's cute, baby. I needed something a little stronger. And a part of my process late last year, I went and I hit up this girl that I knew, and I saw that she does, like, she's a Reiki healer. So Reiki healers stay with energy. I saw that she was doing these like heart chakra healing sessions and these like Kundalini healing sessions. Once, some say once you get in alignment with all of them chakra points, you ascend to the next level. And so I said, baby, I'm ready to ascend to the next level. And so I hit her up. When I saw that there was 2 other people laying hands on people with her, I said, all of you, like, come on. She asked me, she said, did you want me? Did you want all of us? Because when I reached out to her, I saw 3 of them. Baby, it don't matter. You tell me the price and I'm going to pay it. I needed all 3 sisters. And hell, 2 fairies in the back if they had them. Bitch, everybody in the room, all hands on deck. I needed something more. And I recommend going to them for any energetic blockages that you may have, any chakra blockages, whatever you want to call it. It's the same breath. It was truly a very beautiful experience. I will say, mind y'all, funny thing is, the day it became for me to have my session, when I tell y'all, it stormed like so bad. And for those of you who know, we here. It stormed so bad. And I was like, girl, are we still on? And she was like, oh yeah. Baby, when she said, oh yeah, y'all, 30 minutes later, the storm subsided. So I'm just sitting there, I'm like, well, spirit, I guess it's meant to be. So I call my Uber on over there to the location. I go, we're just warming up, they're getting themselves into to ground clearing, shooting, whatever preparation they do. Spiritual hygiene before you do work, everybody. Make sure you do it. As we started to set up, it started like raining light. I just remember throughout the process as I was hearing them and I was getting into the energetic flow of what they were doing, I was present in my body. Conscious was like out my body. I don't know how else to explain it by like if you get that reference, because that's literally what I felt. Like I could hear everything that was going on, but I didn't feel like I was in my body. And I heard them all talking and they were all saying different things. And then I just started like falling back into it. You know how the doctor, when they put you into surgery, they tell you to count down and you're like, oh. And you just doze off. And that's what that experience was like for me as I started just grounding and just allowing the things to happen instead of being so tense or resistant. When I tell y'all, whatever she was doing, like it literally knocked me out. We're here. Like she hit me with anesthesia. And so I remember hearing these very beautiful fairies. Yep, there you go. They were just all up in a forest and they were telling me to come with them. And as I started experiencing and seeing other things, what was then going on around me, at one point, y'all, I was heating up. Like, we're here. Like I heard them say that. I heard them say, y'all, he's getting hot. Out. And I'm just sitting there like I can still hear everything that's going on, but it's just like I'm not really present. Well, I'm not in my body. And so after I keep hearing like he's getting hot, they're like switching, like they're rotating. I don't know. It was like I was overcharging one of them. It was like the circuit board broke, like somebody threw water on. And then after they got into whatever position, after they were finished all rotating and figuring out how they were going to realign me, a boo boo demon unleashed. No. Like when I tell y'all, it was literally like from the pits of arteries. Baby, I let out the most ferocious roar known to any lion. And mind y'all, while all of this is going on, it is thundering and lightning outside. Like the storm came back. I am stormed. It was a very beautiful experience. And as I was coming out of it, I just remember like feeling so. I felt one. I felt whole. I'm just chatting. I'm really chatting. I felt whole. And in that moment, I felt like I was coming on to a peak in which I had hit my next height in like the next step for the ascension. Like I'm now on the next level up to the top of where I'm going in this next journey that I'm in right now with I wanted to hold on to that feeling so bad. Oh my God, I felt refreshed. I felt renewed. I was holding on to that feeling so bad, and I was just channeling and doing this. Me trying to make sure I keep it and that I didn't want to lose it. I just started getting like a little wonky. I started experiencing things in a different way than I would normally experience them, which then caused me to open up and get back into who I am, not only as a psychic, why everybody gets their readings with Wterfiji, but also just as a medium and just walking and going back and forth between this realm and just the spirit realm, forming that connection with me and spirit as a medium. After that, it became a blur for me. And so then I found myself right back into the world. But that's when, see, the work was already done. I just had to continue to move forward and continue to work with what I had. And what I had was gratitude. The moment I started becoming just great of the experiences that I had had in the past 365 days from that moment, from between the accident and then, just becoming grateful and becoming so thankful for whatever situations or predicament that I was in, it allowed me to attract so much more that really helped me get to the stage and the point that I'm in now. I went through like a little situation. I went through abrupt living situations with my landlord, and everything was just happening so fast. And then I found myself, girl, back with mom, and that was like crushing me a little bit because it was like, bitch, what's going on? Like I really had to ask myself, like, are you okay? Bitch, no, I'm not okay. But my lack in accepting that and even admitting that, because you gotta admit it before you accept. Like it was a lot of push and pull. But I continue to move towards the grace and giving myself like a lot to other people. And a lot of times we really forget that we allot grace more to other people, and we allot so much of our own grace to other people that sometimes when it comes time for us to give grace to ourselves, we don't have any grace left for us. And that's why we always have to be hard on ourselves, because clearly if I've given out grace and I've given out grace and I've given out grace to all these people, they didn't have grace to begin with themselves, or by I'm talking to somebody, you don't feel the need to go and ask somebody for a quarter when they just ask you for change. And so that's why we don't give ourselves. None of these people have grace for themselves. Why would they have grace for me? So we continue to beat ourselves, continue to hold ourselves bound to only fickle ideas that we have implemented into our own things that we experience within other people. They are some way, shape, form, or fashions reflections of ourselves. And so yes, if somebody told you that you weren't going to be able to do this, 9 times out of 10, that thought had been in your head. You were just waiting for somebody to affirm it. You was waiting for somebody else to say it that way. You didn't have to say it yourself. And the moment that I started remembering these, getting back into the teachings and the works that I give other people, and just pouring back into myself even more through this rough patch, I found myself even attracting even more affluence and just abundance in various ways. My birthday, this passing, this birthday that just passed. For those of you who don't know, baby, I did a whole funeral. Now, I didn't call it a funeral because everybody had so much to say about me calling it a funeral. But bitch, I had a funeral for myself. The old version of me that I was releasing to set free. So yes, I cut all my hair off. I might pop a picture up here, but yes, I cut. And I did some cleansing works When I tell y'all, I felt so good and so free. That's when I started writing my book that I'm working on now, Love I Am, which is a book about love and what that is to us, what that means to us, and understanding the true definition of love so that we can better experience love and then have and build a better relationship. And that's what I've been so in the rap, really writing. I'm working on another book of poems at the same time. I'm always writing. This has been the season that I've been in my creative bag. I can say that. Only thing is, I be saying it in my own way. I don't be like recording it. I just be like, I don't have the time. Girl, just making up excuses. No shade, just been making excuses. But I can only help myself. So from this moment, wherever we go or wherever we grow, it's okay that your path is different from everyone else. I love you all.
My head make me gag, ho. Take it. On my head when I shake. Take it. Ass fat, it ain't bacon.